And then what about our intestinal bacteria?
Intestinal bacteria?
Intestinal bacteria with hydrogen.
Yes. And mammalian cells cannot produce hydrogen. Cannot use hydrogen as an energy source. But intestinal bacteria produce hydrogen. And maybe the hydrogen from the intestinal bacteria is effective, but not so strong.
Yeah.
And someone compared the effect between the drinking hydrogen gas and the hydrogen produced by a bacteria. And the effect of drinking hydrogen water is much more than hydrogen from bacteria.
Yeah, this is very, that was Dr. Ono,
Yeah.
and with the Parkinson's disease model. He's also one of our MHF advisors. But this is very curious. If we just go back quickly to the fact that we've always been exposed to hydrogen from the very beginning, and then like you said, our cells, we cannot produce hydrogen gas, and our cells don't actually use hydrogen gas as an energy source, but we've always been exposed to it from the very beginning. Then we've developed this symbiotic relationship with our intestinal flora, and that bacteria has continued to produce hydrogen gas, so it's always been present. There's basal levels in our blood and our breath, and so it is therapeutic. There was a research article from the Forsyth Institute in Boston, Massachusetts, and University of Florida where they did a gene knockout study, and they showed that hydrogen gas produced from the bacteria, from the E. coli, was therapeutic from a hepatotoxin or liver toxin. But then we just talked about here that maybe hydrogen gas from drinking hydrogen-rich water is more effective.
That's right.
Now this is curious though, because when you look at how much hydrogen gas is produced from bacteria, we're talking liters of hydrogen gas versus
the amount of hydrogen gas that the bacteria produces is about 100 times or so.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, the important thing is the change of the concentration of hydrogen. And from the hydrogen from bacteria, the concentration near the constant. So that is why drinking hydrogen water
still shows an effect. This is critical, and this is common in a lot of signal modulating or cell signal modulators, is the fact that if there's a continuous basal levels, then we have habituation or attenuation of that signal. So there's always this hydrogen gas in the body at constant exposure all the time. The level is pretty much all the same. So our body kind of gets used to that, our cells do. And then when we drink hydrogen-rich water or inhale hydrogen gas a whole bunch really quickly, then we get this tangent, right? And there's this pulse type effect is what causes the cells, the cell modulation to occur. And that's one of the ways that we can explain the reason that drinking hydrogen-rich water is more effective than just getting it from the bacteria.